Hello, and welcome to this virtual press conference, jointly held by the Saskatchewan Indian Institute of Technologies and Sustainable Development Technology Canada. My name is Cece Baptiste, and I am so pleased to be your MC for today. Prior to today's press conference, Elder Wapipa of the Winnebago tribe of Nebraska participated in a traditional pipe ceremony led by Elder Tim Iashape of the Carry the Kettle First Nation. This is very important to our culture, as it ensures that this relationship is grounded in our teachings and that we begin our road together with a strong foundation. We are very grateful that Elder Wapipa and Elder Iashape have shared with us their expertise and knowledge. In the spirit of spring, we are gathered together to discuss a new beginning and a new partnership. I am excited to announce the creation of the SIIT Center for Innovation. Here is a video to tell you a little bit more about our exciting project.
We know that Indigenous people are innovative. We are resilient, and a part of resiliency is innovation. We see pockets of innovation and entrepreneurship popping up all over the place within our academic programs and services. So it was really just time to bring all of that together. So SIIT Center for Innovation is really a long time in the making.
Here at SIIT, we've seen programming that marries technology with their Indigenous worldview. These programs are an opportunity for our students to engage in this changing economy, but still retain their Indigenous values.
SIIT is underneath the umbrella of the FSIN, our Board of Governors, our First Nation chiefs from across the province of Saskatchewan. So it's critical that this innovation, Indigenous innovation, is led by Indigenous people.
So the Center for Innovation is an opportunity for our students in our First Nations communities to engage in business development. They can gain a lot of mentorship and guidance in a safe, welcoming environment, and they have opportunities to gain mentorship with experts in the field.
We are always changing the curriculum. We're updating on a constant basis, even throughout the school year, keeping abreast of current technology because technology does go obsolete quite quickly in our field.
So it's really important for me to be in this program as well as the other students because we have this really great state-of-the-art lab that we utilize, and it's setting us up for success when we're out in the field nursing.
SIIT is different from other post-secondary programs. They encourage smaller classroom sizes, allows teachers and students to engage more thoroughly with their students. I think that's how SIIT is more innovative than most other institutions.
Many of the things that drive our programs and services here and our students is social innovation, and how do we better serve and challenge the long-standing systemic barriers that we see in our communities to make sure that the solutions are innovative and Indigenous in their perspective.
Improving technologies, improving efficiencies, while still getting the same thing done and not jeopardizing values, belief systems, or structures.
We can take a very small idea and flourish it in a very short amount of time because of our community contacts and the leadership that we have. Guide us in great ways, but allow everybody's input.
And all of this space and programming will help our students take part in the changing economy that we see around tech and innovation. And they have opportunities to gain mentorship with experts in the field.
So we knew that we had an opportunity and a role to play in ensuring that Indigenous perspectives were included. And really, without that Indigenous perspective, the innovation ecosystem in Canada is not complete.
Hello from Ottawa. It's a pleasure to be part of today's announcement, the launch of Saskatchewan Indian Institute of Technology's Centre for Innovation. I wish we could have been together in person to celebrate this exciting new initiative, but I hope to be able to return to Saskatchewan, a province that I grew up in, and visit SIIT when it's safe to do so. As the largest funder of small and medium-sized clean tech companies in Canada, SDTC has a front row seat in witnessing the innovation happening in every corner of this country, in every sector of our economy. We have the privilege to work every day with dynamic entrepreneurs who have game-changing ideas for climate change and solutions, in addition, that will result in clean air, clean water, and clean soil. We are always on the lookout for new companies to fund, be it seed money to help an idea get off the ground, to scale up funds for companies that are closer to becoming business market leaders. Yet, while we know that innovation happens everywhere, we also know that there are systemic imbalances in access to education and supports that budding entrepreneurs need. Indigenous communities are significantly underrepresented in STEM fields, representing less than 2.5% of total STEM employees, according to Statistics Canada. This partnership is an important step in changing this dynamic. SDTC is proud to invest in the creation of Canada's first Indigenous Innovation Accelerator, because we know that as people of different backgrounds and experiences come together, we will find more new ideas to build a sustainable world. I and the team at SDTC are very much looking forward to collaborating and learning from leaders like Chief Darcy Bear, Chief Bobby Cameron, Riel Bellegarde, and Tavia Laliberte as we expand pathways to Indigenous entrepreneurship in Canada. The challenges of climate change may be great, but the potential of clean tech entrepreneurs to meet these challenges are even greater. I'm excited to see how the investment we have announced today will foster the Indigenous entrepreneurs of tomorrow.
Good morning. I'm delighted to be with you to congratulate the Saskatchewan Indian Institute of Technologies on your new Centre for Innovation. SDTC is proud to invest in this important initiative aimed at developing the next generation of Indigenous entrepreneurs in Canada. Fostering entrepreneurship in our young people is something that is very close to my heart. There is no shortage of great ideas amongst budding Indigenous entrepreneurs across Canada. But what is often lacking are the supports necessary to help develop these ideas and build profitable businesses. Whether that's learning how to put together a business plan or thinking through how to go to market to raise money, the training and professional development opportunities that will be provided through this program will be incredibly valuable to the next generation of business leaders. As someone who's been in the business world for over 40 years and has started and grown many different ventures, I can say from experience that modern leadership comes from being authentically yourself, no matter how unorthodox you may seem. One of the things that I find most exciting about this program is that it will be designed and led by Indigenous leaders for the Indigenous students, leveraging the incredible talent and expertise we have within our Indigenous communities. Building strong ecosystems for climate tech innovation is critical for Canada's economic and environmental future. I look forward to seeing the entrepreneurs and the ideas that emerge from this initiative and how these Indigenous leaders bring innovation and sustainable solutions to their communities, their home province of Saskatchewan, and beyond.
As Chief of the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations, we would like to thank Minister Champagne and President Lawrence for their commitment to Indigenous entrepreneurship and innovation in Saskatchewan. The Indigenous people of Saskatchewan are innovators, and the Centre will provide them with the tools mentorship, and supports to bring their ideas into reality to the benefit of their home communities, the province, and the world. Thank you once again. The significance of the SIIT is grounded and enshrined and built around our inherent and treaty right to education. When our chiefs of the day took control of Indian education, this was one of our institutions. We're 1 month away from being 45 years in existence. It's significant. This has convocated thousands and thousands of First Nation people and others who have walked through the doors of SIIT and succeeded and are benefiting and raising their own families. This is what the institution brings. It brings to light the importance and the significance of our inherent and treaty right to education, that lifelong learning process. So we would like to say to each and every one of you, on behalf of our Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations, to continue to succeed, but also take care, stay safe, wear your mask, and hand sanitize.
Now, a message from President and CEO of SIIT, Riel Bellegarde.
First of all, I want to acknowledge our elder Kathy, and I thank you for that opening prayer. Premier Mill, Chief Bobby Cameron, and our good friends at MasterCard. Anytime we do the announcements like this, I'm very mindful of that vision our First Nation leaders had in Saskatchewan. It was 45 years ago this year that our leaders had that vision to build institutions. Institutions that would foster and seize and embrace our vision for our communities and seize upon the opportunities of that day and well into the future. I'm also mindful today that we continue to be guided by First Nation leaders. 15 First Nation leaders representing Saskatchewan First Nations, all treaty areas and all independent First Nations under the umbrella of the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations. Today's announcement allows our institution to embrace the vision of our learners, the dreams, the aspirations of our learners, to let them grow and foster and benefit not only them, their families, but our communities, our province, and our nation. So on behalf of the Board of Governors, all our faculty and staff, our executive team, any learner that's currently here at SIIT right now and well into the future, thank you to Sustainable Development Technology Canada for this significant investment in our institution. This will be a game changer now and well into the future, and I thank you.
I would now like to welcome a message from the Premier of Saskatchewan, the Right Honourable Scott Moe.
I would like to congratulate everyone at the Saskatchewan Indian Institute of Technologies on the launch of the new Indigenous Innovation Accelerator Program. Staying up to date in our rapidly changing world has never been more important, and navigating through these changes will require resources, mentorship, and training, as well as access to the latest tools and technology available. That's why I know this new accelerator program will be so valuable to everyone who enrolls, and it will allow students to graduate with confidence. As Saskatchewan's economy reopens and continues to grow over the coming decades, I know that Indigenous entrepreneurs, developers, and innovators are going to play a vital role in shaping that economy and leading us well into the future. And I have no doubt that an accelerator program such as this will provide students with the skills that they need to succeed, and a network of classmates and faculty that will continue to grow stronger and stronger in the years ahead. I'm so proud that a program like this is being offered here in our province, and I have no doubt that it will serve as a shining example across the country of Canada. So on behalf of myself and the entire government of Saskatchewan, I'd like to once again say thank you to everyone at SIIT and congratulations on this very exciting program.
SIIT also benefits greatly from the support of industry partners who will provide mentorship and guidance as the center develops.
Tanse, and hello everyone. My name is Justin Weeb. I'm a member of the MasterCard Foundation team. I'm a program partner that works with Indigenous young people, organizations, institutes, post-secondary institutions across the country. I'm calling in today from my home in beautiful Treaty 6 in Métis territory. I'm about 20 minutes south of Spiritwood. I want to start by congratulating SIIT today on the opening of the SIIT Center for Innovation. I know that SIIT loves to throw a good in-person event, and so it's unfortunate we can't all come together and celebrate in person, but hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. The MasterCard Foundation seeks a world where everyone has the opportunity to learn and prosper. Our work in Canada through the LV initiative is a commitment to Indigenous youth to support them in their pathways through education and onto meaningful and dignified work and livelihoods that are grounded in their values, traditions, and aspirations, and their hopes for the future. The SIIT Center for Innovation is a great example of these values in action. Young Indigenous people, as we know, are the fastest growing population in the country, and they're powerful agents of change for their communities, their nations, and Canada as a whole. Yet, as we also know, they continue to face persistent, complex, and systemic barriers to education and meaningful employment, including entrepreneurship. We know that our young people have the energy, ideas, and enthusiasm to drive their own futures and build their own businesses. They'll bring a unique understanding of entrepreneurship, of economics, of transformation that is grounded in their own values and traditions. This is something we all need to support. Working together, we can overcome these barriers and transform broken systems through bold solutions grounded in the vision and values of Indigenous youth, their communities, and their nations. The SIIT Center for Innovation is an example of this kind of partnership and collaboration. It recognizes the inherent innovation, expertise, and wisdom held in our communities and provides new opportunities and tools to bring these ideas to life. These ideas can help to address inequities, they can uplift Indigenous knowledge, they can transform our society for all. Again, I want to congratulate SIIT on the launch of the SIIT Center for Innovation, and I look forward to being a part of the work that's to come. Thank you.
I would like to invite Vice President of Academics, Tavia Lalaberty, to give our final address of the day.
I would like to close today's announcement by conveying our excitement in launching this new Center for Innovation. As you can see from the video, SIIT is ready for this new challenge and eager to lead the Indigenous innovation agenda. On behalf of SIIT, I would like to thank Elder Wapipa and Elder Iashapi, the SIIT Board of Governors, the leadership of Sustainability Development Technology Canada, the Premier's Office, the MasterCard Foundation, Chief Cameron, and SIIT Vice President Cece Baptiste for being a part of today's ceremonies and announcement. I can't wait to see what innovative businesses and solutions our students can create. Marseille, thank you.